Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Jeff Mora, and we're going to talk about something really kind of interesting. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So, okay, for this next segment, I'm just going to, and then you can. Jeff does voiceovers, man.
Right.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, thank you.
How'd you get into voiceover?
Well, I'm just now getting into it.
Okay.
I've been working on it for the last couple of years, and I'm just now launching my my website, which is jeffmora.com. How do you get into something like that? You do some research, just like anything else. You teach yourself how to do it.
Listen, can I hire you to be the voice of my son when I don't want to hear the words? No. Okay.
No, but I could narrate. I could narrate a video for you if you want to put together a slideshow.
And that brings me to where and what is the market for voiceovers?
So it's actually it's everywhere. It's a
Yeah.
lot of places where you don't even think. You call the doctor's office, you get put on hold. If there's a voice on the other end, there was somebody in a studio recording it into a microphone. That's voiceover. If you go to
see that glare in my eyes. I've heard those.
You've heard,
yeah.
and you
Really,
want to.
I never thought about
hopefully, it's somebody who's got a pleasant sounding voice, but it could be a training video. If you start a new job and you've got to go and watch a corporate training video, that voice on that video belongs to a voice actor.
See, when you said voiceover, the thing that came to my mind was like a cartoon character. or something
Sure.
like that.
Well,
But
it's
I
funny.
never thought about there's a whole universe of
other ways to use your voice, and I've been using my voice for 20 some odd years to make money. So this was just a natural, I think, progression for me to get into this avenue of income. This there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of avenues for this. There's a lot of places. People always want to say, "Oh, you want to get into movie trailers." You don't have to have that big booming. In a world where you don't have to have that big booming voice anymore, anybody can have a voice now. If you listen to commercials nowadays on TV, or a lot of people just skip through them, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Just fast forward. But if you actually take the time to listen to commercials, they're using now a lot of everyday voices. They don't want that announcer voice, that big booming. They want just regular sounding people, just everyday average sounding people for commercials. Radio, television.
It's people like you that put me out of a job. I say, no.
I hope not.
I
hope not.
I never thought about it, but yeah, as we're talking, Jeff, there so many things come to mind where there's a voice involved without a body. Like commercials and the stuff.
Overhead announcements at a baseball game or a venue or a convention. While you're making your way around the convention center, that voice overhead that tells you, "Bing, boom, make your way to the nearest exit."
Yeah.
Disneyland, I love it. When was the last time you went to Disneyland?
You probably were in diapers.
Well, they've got a great husband and wife duo that do all of those voiceovers at Disney.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I love hearing that. Now that I'm getting into the industry, I love picking up on all that. And I sports announcing is a big thing.
Okay, so. You said you were, whatever you were doing, you were using your voice before this.
Right.
What was it that made you decide to move into this?
Well, what's the American dream, I think, is to work for yourself, right?
Okay.
To be self-employed. And I was looking at ways where I could earn money from home.
Okay. So, how do you audition for something like this?
Great question.
Okay, because it's not like you're going to be walking around knocking on the door. Hey, I'm the voice out here, right?
Right.
No.
That's technology, the miracle of technology, right?
Okay.
With the internet's here, I can now that I have my own website, which is www.jeffmora.com. Now that that's out there, I can use that.
You went through that real fast. I want you to go through it in the voice and spell it out so that people get it.
That's www.jeffmora.com, JEFFMORA.com.
Okay.
And
now, that was an audition. There's somebody watching this.
perhaps, maybe.
I hope you brought your A game.
Well, my demo is on there. That's just a
Okay.
real simple website. But you wanted to see where I can audition.
Yeah.
It's not 1987 anymore where you have to go and knock on doors or even send out an audio tape. Now I can email my demo to prospective clients or talent
I'm
agencies.
feeling very insecure.
You don't be.
No, that's great.
And then there's websites, voices.com,
Really?
Voices123, Voice Bunny, Fiverr, where I can actually set up a storefront and advertise to industry insiders who are looking for, voiceovers for their television shows or commercials.
Right. Given your voice, and you got kind of a bassy, baritone type voice, is there a certain segment in the voiceover world where your voice fits maybe better?
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna. That's where I'm at right now. Is I'm just casting a wide net, and I'm gonna see where my niche is.
Okay.
I hope it would be in the audiobook realm.
Okay.
I would just love. I read a lot of books anyway, Steve. So
it
would be great
I'd
to
like
just.
for you to do that, because I've listened to audiobooks that, if it wasn't for the fact that I really liked the book, I'd hang up on this.
That's what that's what I hope to improve on. Yeah. If I'm going to read the book anyway, why not do it in my own studio into a microphone and make money doing it?
Hey, that sounds good.
Right?
Give me an idea.
Yeah. And anybody can do it. It's something that's kind of what I want to put out there, is that this is an industry that, like I said, you don't have to be trained. You can find the training online now for free, and it's out there. And you can do this. Anybody can do this from their own home.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Competition, man. I'm out there now. Soon. No,
Yeah.
that's great.
And with the podcast revolution that's going on now, I'm sure you're aware of how many.
What's a podcast? No, geez, yeah.
Lots of those people are looking for intros, outros, voiceover experts to provide.
And
character
you make
voices.
a living doing this, huh?
I'm starting to.
Awesome. That's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
How long you been doing it now?
I've been doing voiceovers for 2.5 years, but working with my voice, I started in radio in 1998,
Okay.
and then I'm still working in radio now.
Are you?
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm working at a radio station in Bakersfield, Rewind 98.1, which is a Rewind. It's a 90s and 2000s pop station in Bakersfield, and I'm also working part-time for One Putt Broadcasting here in Fresno. So we'll see if anything transpires there.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that's an adventure.
Yes.
You got a family?
I do have a family. I got a wife and 3 boys, three healthy boys.
You're nuts.
Yeah.
No. Well, that's great.
Well, it's time. They're getting older now, and it's time for Dad to start putting some money away for college and whatnot. So I'm
Oh, man.
right. I mean, you know all about that. Your son, you got sons of your own.
Yeah. 5 of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to die in a pauper's. No.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
And that probably is something that your kids can really kind of buy into.
Yeah. It's something.
That's my dad. They're on the elevator.
Their friends like it a whole lot more than they do. Yeah. I don't know how your kids feel about your line of work, but my kids don't find it very impressive. Their friends find it more impressive. Yeah. But my kids, that's just Dad. He's just in there, doing what he does.
He does the same thing to us at dinner time. God. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Impressions, character voices.
So you try your stuff out on your kids
all the time? Yes, absolutely. My kids, they're my audience. That's why I use my material. If the kids don't like it, then that's a good barometer of whether
If they don't like it, it's probably good, right?
Yeah. If they don't understand it because it's an older reference, of course you won't get it. Or if I'm trying to hit their.
Well, listen, Jeff, thanks for being on.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
It sounds great. Keep me posted.
Will do. And if anything pops up where you feel like you need a voiceover, give me a call.
Well, no, I was going to say keep me posted, because if you can't make it, maybe I. No.
There you go.
No. Hey, this is great. Man, voiceover. It really is kind of
it's a growing industry, and it's something that anybody can get into.
Yeah, well, thanks for sharing.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Put it out there. How do we get a hold of it?
JeffMora.com, www.jeffmora.com, and then you can also call me personally, 559-381-5902. That number is also on the website.
There you go. 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to call you with a voice.
Do it. Yeah.
All right. So, hey, there's more to this than what I thought. And but if you know more about it, maybe you want to get a hold of Jeff. You may have something for him to do. And I'll see you when I come back.
Chapter 1. Background. In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, you can bet it was planned that way. a quote purportedly of President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. One of Jefferson's biggest domestic problems was Vice President Aaron Burr, who became involved in a conspiracy to divide the western portion of the United States into a separate country over which he would rule. At Cowboy Chicken, when they say wood-fired, it's not some fancy marketing talk. They hand season and roast whole chickens over an open wood-burning fire until they're crispy on the outside and fall off the bone tender. If you've ever finished off a fresh, delicious ham and baby Swiss from Sequoia Sandwich Company and said to yourself, wow, this would be great for the next tailgate, or shared a steamy hot pastrami sandwich with one of your coworkers and said, gee, we should order these for the next company party.
We got a show for you tonight, everyone. Please welcome, from aisle 7 of a terrifying toy store, Trixie Mattel. So, Trixie Mattel, how's your head?
Spend $75 and get a $25 gift card.
The classic, now protected, exclusively at Tackin' Shoes.